Hello, my name is Awni. I am a local broker out here in the state of Arizona, bringing you that real estate knowledge and insight. If this is your first time tuning in, this is a real estate channel. I've been doing real estate for a long time now, and we are here to give you insight, wisdom that you can use so that you are able to intelligently make those real estate investment decisions in our state. We do help home buyers, home sellers, landlords, investors, you name it, anything residential real estate, we are here to help you out. You should see a link on the above here, or the below here, I should say, and our phone number is 480-788-4118. Shall you have any questions? Maybe you have some stories. Maybe you've got some thoughts or concerns. Anything like that, please share it with Chantell and I. She's obviously not in this channel, but I wanted to, this reminded me of her and I, because we have some green thumbs in this household, and I love succulents. They are so beautiful, and our desert has so many beautiful cacti and succulents, and if you are into landscaping or gardening or anything like that, there are phenomenal things that you can do to help your home and the community as well with desert adapted plants. I'm going to start with the real estate news and update. I'm sure you guys are following along with the media, although the media is, as you know, all over the place. You see some good news, you see some bad news, you see some fear mongering, of course, but we are seeing a lot of rapid changes, especially over the last couple of months here. Existing home sales were off about 5.5% in June, blamed on the falling affordability, yet 88% of the homes sold were listed less than a month. But it's also good to see inventory rising relatively rapidly, which is up 2.5% from a year ago. We are seeing a heck of a lot of new listings, not only on the buy side, but on the rental side as well. Housing starts slipped 2% in June, all due to single families, which were down about 16% the past year. Next release is going to be on August 16th. The slowdown makes a lot of sense, as homes already under construction sit at the highest level on record back to 1970. And so here's a couple of things. The National Association of Home Builders, the NAHB, Index of the Builder Sentiment posted its largest monthly decline since early in the pandemic, dropping from 67 in June to 55 in July. The builders are worried that the mortgage rates are temporarily pricing some buyers out of the market, which they are. I mean, I just checked the interest rates and they were roughly about 5.5%. We see them tinker between 5.5 to 6.25. Right now they're about 5.5%. There is also a major housing shortage crisis that we've been experiencing for quite some time now, roughly 6 million across the nation. We are definitely experiencing a shortage. We have been for years. Now, I'm going to quote what they said here. The housing affordability crisis is the result of failing to produce enough housing to match demand, said NAHB Chairman Jerry Conter. If we are going to solve this crisis, we must drive down the cost to build as well as the cost to own or rent. Well-structured housing tax incentives can help us achieve this, but Congress needs to take broader action as well. Outside of the tax arena, NAHB is urging Congress to take the following steps to make housing more affordable for homeowners and renters alike. And here is what they outlined. Number one, call on the Biden administration to suspend tariffs on Canadian lumber imports into the U.S. that are contributing to the price volatility and raising housing costs, and to immediately enter into negotiations with Canada on a new softwood lumber agreement. Number two, reduce burdensome regulations that account for nearly 25% of the price of building a single-family home and more than 40% of the cost of a typical multifamily development. Number three, help ease a chronic construction labor shortage that is delaying home building projects and increasing construction costs by promoting and funding job training programs to prepare individuals for careers in home building. Number four, act to ease production bottlenecks that have contributed to home building material costs rising 19% year over year. Yes, that is insanity, everyone. It's no good. So Here's another thing from the chief economist, Lawrence Yun of the National Association of Realtors, told the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs that historic undersupply in the market combined with continued demand will likely drive ongoing issues with affordability for many Americans. Any short-term price adjustments, if they occur, will be less consequential compared to the immense longer-term housing affordability challenges we face as a country. And any increase in available inventory observed over the first half of this year have been offset by the corresponding increases in consumer costs. He also said that explaining rate increases of roughly 2.5% percentage points have added about $800 extra per month to a median-priced house payment. I firmly believe this. A lot of people are getting pushed out of their homes because of the massive rent increases, the interest rates that are high prices. I mean, it doesn't, the math isn't mathing, everyone. You know, the average income versus the payments, it's a lot of money. They've got to do something. And I do believe that, you know, creating more construction, because we are 6 million off in the United States, that they do need more houses. But then there's a double-edged sword to all of this, because if they start pounding out all these properties, you know, just constant, what happens when they have an influx of inventory when the market drastically changes? I mean, if we don't see, you know, improvements in the political world, the wars, you know, oil, energy, everything that we are seeing happening in front of our eyes, that there might be an influx of supply. And what do we have? An incompletely unbalanced market, thus maybe a potential economic crash. So if you like these kind of updates, please subscribe to the channel and receive those new insights on the national and local housing market update that we like to share with you. In addition to the disappointing housing data, initial jobless claims topped 250,000. The leading economic index dropped for the fourth month in a row, and the preliminary July read showed the services sector contracting. Some analysts feel that this bad news has already been priced into the market. Plus, with about a fifth of the S&P reporting quarter two earnings, profit growth has exceeded expectations by roughly 4%. Not too bad. Bonds advanced as well. The 30-year UMBS went up 5% to $101.29. And in the Freddie Mac's primary mortgage market survey, the national 30-year fixed mortgage rate inched up. The next FOMC meeting is July 27th, which is coming up, September 21st, and then November 2nd. So the future market expects a 0.75% hike at this week's Fed meeting, followed by smaller spikes going forward. Please note that a federal rate hike is not a direct hike to mortgage rates. I've said this many times over. Instead, mortgage rates usually get at least slightly better after a Fed rate hike. As a result of these factors, we expect house price appreciation to moderate considerably. For some local information here, the negative trend remains extremely powerful. Supply is still growing at roughly 1,000 listings a week, while the demand is still weakening despite some possible temporary relief in the mortgage rates. But now we've got one city, Buckeye, which is a buyer's market, and two cities, Maricopa and Queen Creek, that are in the balance zone. And it's just going to be a matter of days or even a week before Maricopa and Queen Creek become buyer's markets, and their time in the balance zone will have been very short indeed. There are some other cities like Peoria, Tempe, Gilbert, Chandler, Surprise, and Phoenix are all just about a week or two away from a balanced market, as they all dropped close to 40% in the last month. Based on current trends, these 6 cities will probably be a buyer's market before the end of August. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for that. We are seeing plenty of price reductions, plenty of new listings on the market, and you're just not going to see the multiple bid, you know, frenzy situation that we just experienced just a few months ago. It's over with. So if you are a seller on the market and you're wondering why you're not receiving offers or showings, which is what a lot of us brokers are experiencing right now, is properties that are priced really well in the market. Even price reductions, they present themselves very well, and still a lack of showings, a lack of offers. There is a big, vast change right now happening, and you need to talk to your agent about the market, get them to update you as to what is happening in this market, and make those adjustments accordingly. So that wraps this video up. I will be back with another market update. We're going to go a little more local and hyper local and let you know. I try to do these videos as much as I can, but sometimes life happens and I can't get to it. But I do sure hope that you enjoy the videos. If you have any questions, please let us know. Any concerns, any stories, write to us, send us an email, check out our website. If you need help selling your home, feel free to contact us, 480-788-4118, and we can provide you with a free home value and market analysis so that you can decide if this is the right time for you to sell. If you are a buyer, same thing. If you're a first-time home buyer, move up, move down, whatever sort of buyer you are, please give us a call. We can definitely help you out with that too. If you are a landlord, we do have a tenant placement service as well, where we do everything aside from property management. Aside from that, we can help you find a very qualified, strong tenant for your property. And we do everything from the screenings to the showings. They're exclusive showings. Nobody else does them but us. So we are able to help you find an appropriate renter for your home. We do all the verifications, everything. We ask for so much information. We draft the contracts and any sort of addendums that we have. We're very thorough with our paperwork, and we want to make sure that we have a very qualified renter for your home that could stay there for as long as you want them to. So if you need help with that, please reach out to us and connect. Don't hesitate to connect with us. I sure hope you enjoy this video. We'll be back with another one soon. Thanks again for watching. My name is Awni, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.